Hello and welcome to episode 69 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you. We're at home to Sheffield United and away to Blackpool in the Championship. And I've also got the January transfer window update between the two matches. So let's get straight into the first game, and I'll show you the team for the Sheffield United match in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the match against Sheffield United, and it is Johansson in goal, back four of Norrington Davis, Cashin, Pascanu and Balmer, Pearson at the base of midfield, Tavernier and Tripp ahead of him, Camwenio on the left wing, Porter on the right, Alvarez up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well, my assistant manager thinks I should demand a much better performance than the last match. Well, given that we were only one goal behind against Manchester United in the 90th minute, I think that's a little bit harsh. So I am going to remind them that we could move into a playoff place with a win. So can we outstretch the arms with that? No. But we can pump the fists and go with that. So let's do that. And let's get into the action. So here we go. As always, first 10 minutes, we'll just see how things go. I'll just check the highlight speeds. They're all fine. And the first highlight is a Sheffield United one, and it goes wide. And it's another Sheffield United, but Norrington Davis clears it only as far as Williams, who plays it back to Marin. Gibbs White, Heaps with the shot, and it's wide again. I think a demand more at this point, even though the 10 minutes isn't up yet. And let's see, can we get back into the match? I know it's still 0-0, but look at the state of those match stats. I'm going to get the league table up. It's probably of more value than the latest scores at this point. But we can still make it into a playoff place with a win at the moment. Gibbs White, though, breaking through, and he's had the shot. Norrington Davis clears, but only as far as Williams, and the highlight comes to an end, but it's immediately another Sheffield United highlight. And we're in danger of being overrun here if we're not careful. Alvarez to Porter, though. It's played out to Camwenio. He's into the area and he's broken free. And Camwenio, against the run of play, has made it has made it West Bromwich Albion 1, Sheffield United 0. I'm not quite sure how we've managed to pull that one off, but we have. Dropped Sheffield United to second. We're up to 7th, only out of the playoffs as it stands on goal difference. So probably at this point would be worth checking how the two teams above us are doing. It is half time. We're winning 1-0. So let's go in there and encourage the lads. Going well, capable of even better. Should we be looking at a half-time sub? Probably. Right, Callum Tripp needs to come off. He's tiring and on a yellow card, so we'll bring on Michael Reynolds. It's a downgrade in terms of ability, but a bit of a safety net, and I think Kofi Balmer as well for Ryan Nyambe, which definitely isn't a downgrade. And we'll leave it at that. So we'll get back out there. And we will get the latest scores on the screen as soon as we can, as we begin with Sheffield United in possession in their own box. Vujovic to Roberts, plays it into Heaps, Marin to Bennett, Cameron to Chigozie. He's managed to turn and drive towards our half of the field. Marin with the ball over the top for Bowler, and just don't foul him. Too late. Tyrese Dolan scores for Sheffield United, and it is West Brom 1, Sheffield United 1. So we're going attacking, we're demanding more, and we're having a look at where we're losing this. Obvious answer is Porter on the right wing, so let's get him off and bring on Bailey Smith. Cash into Pascanu. Pascanu's ball over the top for Porter. Nyambe picks it up, finds Camwenio, and the ball comes back off the post and to Vujovic in goal. So big chance for West Brom goes begging. And our final change, in fact, is it a final change, or can we manage to squeeze 2 out of it? We can squeeze 2 out of it. Camwenio for Adai and Sebastian Haller for Alvarez. So confirm those 2. And let's demand more as well. And see if we can grab a much needed winner. We have got the gap to the playoffs down to 2 points, but it would be nice to get it down to goal difference if we can. Norrington Davis, ball over the top, it's cleared, and Sheffield United come forward. Bowler plays it into the middle, but Nyambe's cleared it, and then Reynolds has lost it. Razvan Marin has given Sheffield United a winner with an absolute belter of a goal in the first minute of stoppage time. So heartbreakingly, it's West Brom 1, Sheffield United 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, well, ahead of the second match of the episode away to Blackpool, the transfer window has closed. So let's round up the business we've done during that window. And as you can see, we've made 1 signing during the January window, with 13 players leaving the club. So let's meet Ronald Baradat, our new arrival from Red Star. And as you can see, he is a 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential right back, and so he's going to fit straight into the team. He's only 18 years old, French under 20 international. Delighted to get him in, and he's going to be a massive part of our short and long-term future. So he comes into the squad, which now looks like this. I'll just put them in position order. So as you can see, we've got 3 goalkeepers on the books. We need to get rid of at least one of them in the summer, and potentially, if we get rid of 2, bring in 1 replacement. We've now got 2 decent right backs in Nyambe and Baradat. Centre back, we're well covered as well. 2 decent left backs. We are not too badly off in central midfield, with nobody below 2.5 stars. On the left wing, we've got 2 in the shape of Adai and Michael Reynolds. And on the right wing, we are well blessed with Tavernier and Bailey Smith. And also James Porter and João Camwenio. Left wing, as I say, we've got Reynolds and our other left winger, Adrien. And then up front, 2 decent strikers in Alvarez and Sebastian Haller. So we're looking well set for the remainder of the season. So I'll be back in a moment to show you the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and the trip to Blackpool. And the team for this one is Johansson in goal, back 4 of new signing Baradat, Balmer, Pascanu and Norrington Davis, Clementi at the base of midfield, Tripp and Tavernier ahead of him, Camwenio on the right, Bailey Smith on the left, Alvarez up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager is recommending go out there and impress me. I'm thinking I agree with you this time. So we'll pump the fists and go with that. And let's get into the match and see if we can finally get a win. As we go to Blackpool. As always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things go. First highlight is a Blackpool highlight. Montgomery down their left hand side. Baradat making the challenge. Camwenio putting them under pressure. We're forcing them backwards. Can we win it back though? It's headed into the middle. And Lucas Dunn has given Blackpool an early lead. So 5 minutes gone. We're already a goal down. Let's demand more. Let's go attack him. Norrington Davis plays it forward, but Gabriel wins it. Bayliss again down the right hand side for Blackpool, cuts back, finds Gabriel, his cross finds Montgomery, and it's in the middle. Montgomery again, we managed to get it clear. Camwenio needs support, plays it back to Balmer, into Clemente, and the highlight comes to an end. We absolutely need more out of the lads than this. We've been very poor so far. Demand more. Alvarez plays it into the middle and it's given away. Panicked clearance from Blackpool. Norrington Davis to Clemente. Norrington Davis into Tavernier. Norrington Davis on the overlap. Ball into the middle. Alvarez with the equaliser for West Brom. And it is Blackpool 1, West Brom 1. So need another goal to turn things in our favour completely. That was our first effort at goal. It did end up in the back of the net. Demand more again. Performance-wise, largely it's going okay. Camwenio's playing poorly, so he's going to likely be the half-time fall guy. And that is half-time, and he is going to be the one hooked off. Not happy. Camwenio, you are coming off. And James Porter is going to come on. That's going to be the only change at half-time. Start the second half, demand more immediately, and let's see if we can turn things around. So 5 minutes into the second half, we are clearly on top, and it's a free kick to West Brom, and it's Alvarez over it, round the wall, hits the woodwork, and it's cleared, but Alvarez picks it up again, drives into the area, has the shot, deflected over the top, so it will be a West Brom corner. And it's an in-swinger from Tavernier. And headed away comfortably. Trip to Tavernier. Is he offside? I don't know if he is actually. Tavernier shot, and it's another corner. Tavernier with it again. So another in-swinger. Alvarez with the flick on, and it's over the top. So a chance goes begging. We probably need to think about more subs at this point. Norrington Davis on the left edge of the penalty area. Plays it back to Clemente. Norrington Davis again. Clemente. Norrington Davis. Plays it down the line. And it's a penalty. Gabriel has fouled Tavernier. And it is... who's taking the pen? We didn't have the chance to change it. Baradat on debut scores. And it's Blackpool 1, West Brom 2. So Baradat, debut goal. And we have turned it around. What's that done to the league table? We're up to 8th. And it's Walsh at the back for Blackpool. Cresswell to Galdames, Cresswell to Gabriel, into Bayliss. Tavernier's won it back and then immediately lost it, but he's keeping the pressure on Bayliss. Gabriel to Galdames, it's into the middle. Balmer clears. Porter doesn't prevent the shot, but it's over the top. So we demand more. We're staying on attacking. Keeping an eye on the player ratings. Tavernier needs to come off. He's on a yellow card. So let's make our remaining 4 subs with only a few minutes to go. Robin Koch comes on. Pascanu for Cashin. Baradat can replace Norrington Davis at left back, and then Norrington Davis can be replaced by Niambe. And our final change, Balmer. In fact, Balmer can then is going to have to stay on. Callum Tripp could go in at right back. Niambe to centre back instead of Balmer, and then Balmer can be what am I doing? Robin Koch. Balmer then for Bailey Smith. I'm struggling to replace everybody here that I want to. Balmer can't be replaced. Longhello can come on there instead. And that's fine, we'll just confirm those changes. So we've got one player playing out of position. It's not the end of the world. Into stoppage time, there's 4 minutes of it. And we've successfully seen it through. It's Blackpool 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the league table then, and we are in 8th position in the table with 43 points from 29 matches, 5 points adrift of the playoffs, but with a game in hand on Middlesbrough in 6th. So let's take a look at what is coming up on the next episode. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a load of matches, and I am going to bring you back to show you the 2 games at the start of April against Middlesbrough away and at home to Bolton Wanderers, our 2 main rivals for that final playoff position. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.